And welcome back, Rangers fans. This is Jamie, your host for the Man Advantage podcast. Wow, what an ending. Hang on for Sunday, game 7. Gonna talk about it? All right, guys, real quick, just before I start. Uh, when did Derek Jeter start doing Subway commercials? Kind of weird. Anyway, let's talk Rangers hockey. Wow, what an ending. So, we don't make it easy, and it's kind of hard to watch sometimes, frustrating, but boy, what an ending. So, let me paint the picture real quick. I had friends from New Jersey, where I'm originally from, come down this evening. We went out to dinner, had a bite to eat, and we were all fired up for the game. And game starts, and Rangers look like they played on their heels a lot in the first period, and they go down 2-0 pretty quickly. Or I'm sorry, right at the end of the period, they wind up going down 2-0. They had a little bit of energy at the end there, um, but you know, 2-0. I'm like, oh god, like you got the game. This is for your playoff lives, and you're gonna lay an egg. This just keeps happening in Pittsburgh. So, but I gotta say, that was the penalty, the non-call on Lindgren, where he cross-checked um, Rodriguez into the boards, and then Rodriguez kind of reacted and high sticked him or roughed him or whatever the call was, and then 5 seconds into that penalty, the Rangers score. I mean, that's just a huge turn of events. So Mika had it going, and then just a couple minutes later, or even like a minute later. Hold on, this is the kind of night it is. Um, they'll drive you to drink, right? You all know that. Mika ties it up, and then later on the period, Mika gets a breakaway, killing a penalty, coming out of the box, shorthanded, crossbar, and boy, you can just feel like, man, the Rangers in the second period were good, and they do get the go-ahead goal on an amazing pass from Shesty to Zibanejad. Good save by Domingue, and then Kreider follows up with a rebound. Now, on the goal the Rangers gave up, the one to Malkin on the breakaway, they were dominating that shift, and um, it looks like it was just one of those things where we always have a bad turnover when we think things are going well, and couldn't have a worse time. So 3-3 going into the third period, and you're like, oh, geez. And really and truly, that's what the Rangers didn't. I didn't think they played very well in the third. They didn't give up a ton, but boy, we spent a lot of time in our zone. No matter, I felt like who it was, we were just pinned in our zone. Um, but I've been saying a lot, get pucks to the net. Like you just never know. And Kreider comes in, the puck. I thought it was Kreider's goal. It's been awarded to Mika, who got the hat trick. Looks like it went off his blocker, and then it went up in the air, and it rolled behind him and went in. And it's like, holy cow, and holy moly, we're so happy here. And then the Rangers get the empty netter, and for once, it wasn't like complete like nail biting time the last minute. The Rangers did well, and they got that empty net goal, and they made it easy on the fans. So, yay for that. Um, but boy, you know what? It's such a roller coaster ride with this team. You look at it and you're like, man, they're missing Crosby, they're missing their first and second string goalies. Dumoulin's out, and we're barely hanging with these guys. It seems like sometimes. Am I missing something? Like, are the Rangers that? Are they just not that good? Are they not ready yet? I don't know. And I'm not trying to be negative because I'm so happy that they won. Um, But I think it shouldn't should it should it be this hard? I know Pittsburgh's got a ton of experience and all that stuff, and the pedigree, but no Crosby tonight. Malkin played well. He did. I thought Letang played well. I thought there was a lot of things. I thought both teams played a pretty good hockey game. Um, Tyler Mott being back in, I thought was big. I liked his energy on the kill, just in general. Um, Mika's line played much better. Truba and Miller were on the ice for all three goals against. That's not great. I thought Adam Fox and Lindgren. I thought Lindgren was really good tonight, and I thought Foxy was good. Shesterkin, he was. The second goal wasn't his fault. First goal, it was like the fifth shot they had. I mean, what are you going to do there? I know Eddie O would kind of like threw him on their bus saying, "Oh, he needs to get that." It's like, really? Like, third shot, you're going to give him a hard time because he gave up a rebound on the third attempt. So I don't know about that. But overall, just was so relieved that they won. I had a feeling that they were going to win tonight. When it was 2-0, I wasn't so confident, but they didn't give up, and they found a way. And that's all you can ask for, especially such a young team. The team has so much growing to do, and I liked Kako, and I thought Heedle and the kid line was okay. They were fine. Wasn't like anything that wasn't. They didn't have the performance that they had the other night, but they did have some chances. Um, but I just overall, I think that I'm happy they won Game 6 on Friday the 13th. Sort of Henrik Lundqvist Day, 2013, 14, and 15. He had those amazing games. I'm sorry. Was it 2012 or 2013, 2014? No, it was 12. It was 13, 14, and 15 on the 13th. But he had all those amazing performances. So let me know what you think, guys. Rangers getting ready for Game 7 on Sunday night against the Pens in New York, home ice. We've wrestled that back. I would bet money that Crosby will be in the lineup. I'd have to think that he'd play if he could. So that'll help Pittsburgh for sure. I just hope that we can come out and take the game over a little bit and sort of run with it a little bit. We got to avoid those mistakes where, we like tonight when it's 3-2, we had a couple good shifts and then defensive turnover and bang, back in the net. Sucks. So let's try to be better. Caps just tied it. That's going to overtime. So we'll be watching that. Looks like Dallas is up 1-0. 19 minutes left in the second period here. Looks like Dallas is about to go on power play. I'm all about Game 7s. It's the best drama in sports. It kind of has its own, sort of its own entity. So should be really interesting. But anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Give me a like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Be great. I'm trying new stuff. We're gonna try something new tomorrow. My friend here, gonna get him on the podcast and talk a little more hockey. He's one of the guys, a Devils fan. Um, so I'm gonna give him the honor of being on the podcast, and we'll talk a little bit about the Devils and hockey in general. So hope you guys enjoy that when I publish that. So have a great rest of your night. Happy Friday. Go Rangers, and we'll see you on Sunday, hopefully with a happy recap. All right.